So for the next few videos, you're going to apply all of the principles that we've talked about at the beginning, initiating from the pelvis, using the breath, finding your spinal alignment. We're going to work now on some sequences going from contraction into a flat back into a release. So we'll start with soles of the feet together, planting the sit bones. Contract, 1. 2, deepen over, 2. 2, flat back on 3. 2, and center, 4. 2, contracting, 1. Curving the spine, deepen over, 2. 2, flat back, 3. 2, and center, 4. Single counts. We go, and 1, and 1, and 1, and 1, and a 1, and 1, and 1, and 1. Bring the legs together and open to second. Fingertips on the shins, round elbows. Maintain this shape with the arms. Curve the spine. Deepen over and release. And a center. And contract. Deepen over. And release from the tail and center. Single counts. And a 1. And 1. And 1. And 1. And a 1. And 1. And 1. And 1. Bring the legs up and over. Take a stretch. So that is the preparation for the deep contractions. The deep contractions involve the Graham cupped hand, which is a stylized hand invented by Martha Graham. For that, you're going to do a little prep. Put your fingers on the floor, hands flat. You're going to pull your knuckles up and then clap like a seal. So in all seriousness, this cupped hand, it's like you're scooping something into the palm of your hand. A common mistake is for dancers to bend the wrist this way. We don't want to bend the wrist this way. The idea is that you're pushing out from the wrist and then the rest of the hand is responding, and that it's replicating what the spine is doing in a contraction, right? So you're contracting the spine and you're contracting the hand at the same time. So one more time, scooping the palms, clap like a seal. And now we're going to just do some preparatory contractions in second position. So your feet are going to flex, your hands are going to cup, and your body is going to contract. For this contraction, your chin is actually going to lift up and you're going to look up at the ceiling, but your body is scooping. So it's a little bit weird that you're lifting your head, but you're not arching your back, right? You're contracting and curving, but the head is responding by lifting like you're screaming out of the mouth during the contraction. And the feet are flexing. I'm not sure if you can quite see my feet. I'll back up a little more. There we go. So our arms are in a nice flat second position, like you were in regular second. You rotate the palms down. You're going to contract and flex. Find that shape. And return to center, point the feet, neutralize the arms. Contract and flex. Point, neutralize the arms. Let's take that 4 times. Contract and flex, press out. Point, neutralize the arms. Third one, contract and flex. And point, I think that was the last one. Now we combine that arm and leg movement with those deep contractions that we just did. So I'm going to do it 4 times on a slow tempo, and then I'll do it 4 times on the fast tempo. I'm going to just do this arm shape. If those of you who are more advanced, you know the other developments, you want to switch the arms up, that's fine. But again, this is just going over the basics. So we go. Contract. 2, deepen over. Flat back and point. And a center. Contract and flex. Deepen over. Flat back and point, and a center. Again, contract. Deepen over. Flat back and point, relax the arms and center. And contract. Deepen over. Flat back and point, and center. Then we go contract, and over. Release, and point, and contract, and over. Release, and point, and contract. And over, release, and point, and contract, and over, release, and point. Stretch up and over, relax, and take a breath from there.